Hi, I'm Carla Nelson. I'm very happy you're with me today. Today I am doing the fourth video in my new series, Declutter Your Life. And this is about releasing from our lives people and situations that are not good for us. That, people who bring us down, who create stress, who make us feel less than we are, who demand more than we feel we really should have to give. And the same is true of situations. It's very interesting because I was having lunch in a restaurant the other day, and this very upbeat, very positive young server was telling me about herself, and she was telling me that she had just given up a job she really loved. She really loved the job. She really loved the people who came in and ate there. She said that she made it her goal whenever anyone came in and was sad or was angry or was unhappy, her goal was to see that they felt much, much happier when they left. So she was really, really a positive person. However, she had a supervisor who seemed to dislike the fact that she was a positive person and would embarrass her, put her down in front of people that she was serving, and just generally made her life miserable. And it was very difficult for her to give up this job because she really, really liked it. But she finally decided that it was hurting her, that it was stopping her from being positive, it was stopping her from doing what she felt was her purpose, which was to make others feel happier when they leave than when they come in. And so she quit, and she had just found this new job. Do you think this woman did the right thing? I think she did, because to be quite honest, self-love requires that we release from our lives people and situations that are toxic to us or that create a lot of stress for us. And so I think she did the right thing. About 2 weeks ago, I was talking to a friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. And it's funny because he brought up the same subject, and I thought what he said was so profound that I asked him to write it for me. And I'd like to read it to you. He says, "It is important to help others, of course, but it's necessary to release that which is draining or negative to your spirit. Cut it, and give it to God or whoever you believe in to help carry you with purpose, compassion, to peace." And I'm going to read that again because I thought it was excellent. It's important to help others, of course, but it is even more important to release that which is draining or negative to your spirit. Cut it, and give it to God or to whoever you believe in to help carry you with purpose and compassion to peace. And I think those are extremely wise words. I think that it's very difficult at times to let go of people that we have loved or people that we care about. But sometimes it is really a necessary thing to do. It is always the necessary thing to do when you're in an abusive situation. And abuse isn't just physical. In fact, I think the damage and wounds from emotional abuse are actually more severe and more serious and certainly more long-lasting than the wounds from physical abuse. So if you're feeling good about yourself and then you're with somebody and you're living with them and they're putting you down, they're making you feel like you're inadequate, you need to really think seriously about doing the loving thing for yourself. It's difficult. It's difficult to leave situations that we have enjoyed before, to leave people that we care about. But there are times when it's absolutely necessary to release these kinds of situations, these types of people from our lives. And when we do that, we open up space for more wonderful things to come into our lives. Sometimes people will stay in these relationships because they think they can help the other person, but that generally isn't the case. And in the case of abuse, it never gets better, it always gets worse. So I hope you will think of a situation or a person that maybe you'd like to release and do it in a way that is as loving as possible, but it's very important to put yourself first. Thank you.